Good morning, students. For any language we speak, we should know the basic grammar. For English, parts of speeches are very important. So, today we are going to start with noun and pronoun. So, let us begin with noun. What is noun? Noun is the name of a person, place, things, or idea. For example, Emily, forest, table, joy. Emily. Emily stands for the name. Forest. It's another name for jungle or a place. Table. It's a thing. Joy. It's a feeling. Kinds of noun. Collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. Collective noun. What is the meaning of collective noun? It is the name of a number or a collection of a person or things taken together and spoken of as one whole. As, for example, a gaggle of geese, a swarm of bees, an army of ants, a clouder of cats, a parade of elephants, a bunch of flowers, a forest of trees, a galaxy of stars, a comb of bananas, a bouquet of flowers, a jar of honey, a can of soda, a pack of cards, a cup of tea, a set of books. The next is material noun. It is the name of a thing from which other things can be made. For example, gold, silver, leather, water, milk, sugar, wood, wool, etc. With gold and silver, we can make jewelries. With leather, we can make shoes, bags, and many more things. With water, we make juices and many more. Milk. We make ice creams of milk. It's yummy. Sugar. We make sweets. With wood, we make many furniture like table, chair, etc. With wool, we make clothes which help us in winter. So, dear students, these all are material noun, as all these things from which other things are made. So, we call them as material noun. And the third kind of noun is abstract noun. What do you mean by abstract noun? Abstract noun are nouns that refer to emotions and ideas. Remember, you cannot see, taste, touch, hear, or smell abstract noun. We know abstract nouns are real even though we cannot reach out and touch them. For example, emotions like anger, surprise, fear, love. Ideas, time, freedom, childhood, luck. Next is countable and uncountable noun. What do you mean by countable and uncountable? Countable nouns are those which can be counted easily, and uncountable nouns are those which cannot be counted. So, the easier way to classify them are all collective nouns can be changed into plural form. So, they are countable noun. But material and abstract noun cannot be changed into plural form. So, they are uncountable noun. Point to be remembered. Uncountable nouns are always singular and taken a singular verb. For example, waters are necessary for life, which is incorrect. In the correct way, we will say water is necessary for life. Second example, these furnitures are for sale. Incorrect. The right way, these furniture is for sale. And the last example, he did not care for my advices, which is incorrect. The correct way to say it, he did not care for my advice. Dear students, let's go with this example little briefly. As I said, uncountable nouns are always singular and take a singular verb. Let's go with the first example. Waters are necessary for life. It's incorrect. Why? As waters are in a plural form, which is incorrect, as water is uncountable. We cannot count water. So it cannot come in plural form. So we will make it in a singular form. As water is necessary for life, which makes the sentence correct. Now next sentence is these furnitures are for sale, which makes the sentence incorrect, as furnitures are in plural form. We have to, as it is uncountable, it should be in singular. So we will say this furniture is for sale, which is correct. Now the third sentence. He did not care for my advices, which is incorrect. Your advices are in a plural form, which should be, as I said, singular. So we will say he did not care for my advice, which is correct. Hope you understood. Let's move on to our next topic, that is pronoun. What do you mean by pronoun? A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. There are different kinds of pronoun as mentioned below. The first is demonstrative pronoun. Second is indefinite pronoun. And the third is reflexive pronoun. Let's proceed briefly with all three kinds of pronoun. The first one is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronoun are the pronouns which point to some noun going before it or some noun that is implied. In the following sentences, italicized words are demonstrative pronouns. For example, the first one, this is my house. That is Arnav's bat. These are the things I don't like. Those are the apples sent by my uncle. Your coat is black. Mine is a white one. Here, this, that, these, those are called demonstrative pronouns. These are some examples which indicates demonstrative pronouns. That means the pronouns which points to some noun. The next one is indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are the pronouns which do not refer to any person or things in particularly. In the following sentences, italicized words are indefinite pronouns. First one, all were drawn. Some are born great. Anybody can do that. None escape unhurt. Everyone wants to be happy. Points to remember. If a noun is used with a demonstrative pronoun or indefinite pronoun, then it does not remain a pronoun. Then it becomes an adjective. Here are some examples. Pronouns which change to adjectives. This is my house. This house is mine. That is Arnav's bat. That bat belongs to Arnav. Those are the apples sent by Anu. Those apples were sent by Anu. All were drawn. All the boys were drowned. Some are born great. Some men are born great. And the third one is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns end in self. They are used when the action denoted by the verb is direct towards the thing referred to by the subject. That means reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object of a sentence are the same. For example, did you kill yourself? We ruined ourselves. Here, yourself, ourselves are referred to reflexive pronouns. Here, yourself is the object which tells about the subject, you. The next is formation of a reflexive pronoun. Subjective, objective, possessive adjective, reflexive pronoun. The first one, I. In objective, it will become me. In possessive adjective, it will become my. Reflexive pronoun, it will become myself. The same way, your, you, your, yourself. He, him, his, himself. She, her, hers, herself. It, its, itself. We, us, ourselves. They, then, their, themselves. I hope you understood both the topics. Thank you.